Want to get high off of Cheeba chews? Well, today we've got a nice little review of them. Alright, so I was sitting completely toasted yesterday at LAX. Like, the Colorado edibles, Cheeba chews, seriously were good shit. But, this review will take all things into account. First off, let's begin with the fact that there's multiple Cheeba chews, and I tested out indica in this case, as well as CBD. Now, the CBD was $50. $50 is a shit ton of money. But I used to work with a CBD company named Quadratum, and they sold products that were similar to Cheeba chews, but not like edibles, but like, actual CBD and pills. They did have other things as well. But anyways, any CBD company will tell you that, yeah, like $50 for, like little 8 packets is completely normal. To me, that was insane because you have to be like a fucking millionaire to be doing that every single week. Unless your insurance pays for that. So this is for like medical patients. But I just wanted to test out CBD. Now, this CBD had a little bit of THC in it, but it was for all 8 packets. It was like, I don't know, 1 milligram of THC. So it was nothing. It was completely nothing. To give you a comparison, there was 8 packets in the indica as well. And for all of those 8, there was 80. So 10 in each. But yeah, basically the indica and CBD ones were the only Cheeba chews I tried. I never tried sativa. I never tried these other ones. So it's not a full-on review, but this is my review for what has happened over the past week with taking account into the fact that CBD in general is just very expensive. We're going to be looking at the indica's price. So I think it was like $25 or something like that. And that was the same price as I got an eighth for just, I don't know, what was it? Here's a picture of basically what I got. It was fucking amazing. The weed was just, I've never seen that big of a nug before. That was just, it was beautiful. You took it up to the light. It was amazing. And that was the same price as the indica Cheeba chews. Now, with a volcano vaporizer, that eighth can last you easily a month or 2 or even more if you're smoking every single day, 1 or 2 bags. You're reusing a little bit, and that'll get you fucking toasted for a couple hours. The Cheeba chews are a little expensive edibles in general are a little expensive if you think about it, but Cheeba chews are usually said that they're overpriced. Now, for some people, I would totally agree with that because, yeah, it is more than this eighth, and this eighth can last you a fuck ton of time, and it was like, oh my god, the eighth was beautiful. The Cheeba chews, however, they're different. They're completely different because some people get paranoid off of just smoking and vaping weed or, making edibles out of that weed. I don't know. Let's say like fucking firecrackers or some shit like that. Cheeba chews, they're very simple. Now the packaging is fucking retarded. I don't know. I still to this day have had trouble with like the packaging. It was stupid. Redo your packaging, but then again it keeps out kids and all that. But still, at least make it a tiny bit easier. Come on, guys. That is my only like downside to it, and maybe the price. But the price actually makes sense if you use Cheeba chews the way they were supposed to. So it's similar to ecstasy when you see like a 200 or 300 milligram little pressed pill and you're like, why does it have this line in the middle? That's so you break it off and you split it into 2. Now Cheeba chews don't have that, but it's this tiny little square where you can easily, divide it into 2 or 4 bits, and you will easily be just fine off of like 1/4 of these, or even, take 1 in the morning, like you split into 2, take 1 in the morning, take 1 in the afternoon. You are completely good. Yesterday I took half at the airport, and it just, I slept like a baby on the airplane. It was amazing. I literally got onto the plane. I closed my eyes as soon as the plane was like taking off. Like I can't even remember the how planes take off and it's super loud and noisy. I don't even remember any of that. As soon as we got into the air, I was gone for like 3 hours, 15 minutes, something around there. And I didn't wake up until I saw the lights of Chicago. Like literally it was like 3 minutes before we, landed. I was just amazed. I was flabbergasted. I was, holy shit, like This was an amazing, just easy, nice going high. No paranoia at all. So if you're the guy who gets really paranoid, or gal, take indica and you'll be easily gone. It's amazing, but be careful with edibles. They kind of creep up on you, you know. It takes 2 to 3 hours to feel the full effects. And then, you know, they last anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours, the main parts, I guess, but you can still have a nice afterglow for like up to 12 hours, up to 24 even, I guess, for somebody with no tolerance. Now this is going for people without tolerance. Now if you have a tolerance, edibles plus vaping or, you know, smoking, that'll definitely help you. But if you divide each Cheeba chew into two, you'll have 16 days basically good for you, and then you can divide that morning, afternoon, or however you want to go about it. But you do not need to have any other weed other than just edibles. If that's your thing, like if you just want to sit at a nice little bake level, you are good, because it definitely fries you up. Like, I just felt really comfortable. The music sounded amazing, and it was a good experience. If you're not particularly into edibles, you don't like waiting, you want something now, you don't like the fact that, oh shit, I don't know how to measure it, because, you know, you can take half and it might be way too much, you might get a little paranoid, and you're like, oh my god. Or some people, you know, they get impatient, they take more, and then they realize, oh wait, I got way too high. An edible high is completely different than a normal high. But if you like edibles, Cheeba chews definitely are fucking amazing. Now the CBD I tested CBD out two ways. One was without anything, and I felt, you know, a little bit less pain because I have chronic neck pain. I don't go to a doctor for it, but I was like, okay, let's see how my neck feels after that. And I also had a little bit of muscle pain down in my back because we were doing a road trip for, you know, shit like 2,000 plus miles. I didn't feel my muscle pain in the back. You know, my neck felt a little bit better. I got really tense up here, you know, right before taking the CBD, and it kind of alleviated pain, but it doesn't do as much as an ibuprofen does. However, take into account that ibuprofen you can only take for a couple days or even a week or two before, you know, your liver starts to get a little fucky. The tolerance builds up, you know, just like any other drug. So there's less side effects with CBD. Now, you might have to take more CBD, but if your insurance covers it, you know, the price, it doesn't matter, whatever. If you have a way to figure out those high costs, you're good. But you might just want to switch to the indica edibles, because hey, it's cheaper. But yeah, that was my little review of Cheeba chews. Would I buy again? I do want to try out sativa. I do want to try, because there's different ones. There's also Cheeba chews that are like $20 or $30 for one little thing, and it's just giant. Like, you do not want to eat that whole thing. So again, if you're the type that splits it up, you have no tolerance, Cheeba chews will definitely fry you up, and it's going to be so good. It's just going to be happy. I still kind of feel like a little bit of an afterglow. My eyes were just completely glazed over. Like, it was, I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. But yeah, it's quite amazing. Oh, and I had a little bit of cheat day. I went to Haagen-Dazs, got some ice cream, and it was amazing. Like, the bus, okay, I took an Amtrak from Carlsbad to Los Angeles, and then I took a bus from the Amtrak station to LAX. The bus ride with the Haagen-Dazs, that was just amazing. I just didn't give a fuck at all. I went to Virgin America, I went past TSA, I was completely baked out of it, and I was able to talk with everybody. Just normally, I was like, whatever. And I realized my backpack completely smelled of dank-ass shit. It was reeking all over the place, but nobody gave a fuck. Cali's chill, Cheeba chews are chill. Colorado edibles, come on, they're fucking dope. Anyways, so if you do like edibles, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you don't like edibles, comment below and tell me why, but also like my shit. And my name is Mike. We will see you guys tomorrow. 2 videos every single fucking day. I don't know, I kind of wish I could do like the blur shit sometimes. Anyways, peace! Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, just check out the links in my description below. If you use the Amazon affiliate link, definitely send me a screenshot so I can thank you. And check out my other social media too. Alright guys, see you tomorrow.